All right, boys, I got the donor board. Already got it soldered up, but I've got one issue. This board is not the same. If you notice right here, there's a component that's not there. This is the original donor. So I'm actually not going to copy the flash. I'm just going to copy the EEPROM over and see if it'll still get the job done. So we're on the IM608. I'm going to go ahead and read, which you can go to see the programmer's going. Yeah. It's read it once. You know, I got my confirmation on. There it is. That's the original EEPROM on the donor board. I'm going to go ahead and save it. I'm going to call it donor. Now, I'm going to go ahead and write the EEPROM from the original one. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to get a different board that matches so that it has the same components. So let me find it. All right, it's right here. That's the Sonata original EEPROM. Okay. So it's writing. It's going to confirm that the writing was successful, so it's reading it. Chip written successfully. Okay, so now tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and insert this in the car and see if it will at least turn on the ignition. It might give some kind of issues because it's missing some components. That's the reason I didn't want to copy the flash over, because it might actually perform worse. So I'm going to leave it just like that with just the EEPROM, and let's see what happens. Back at the car, gonna plug it in. So you know, it goes right here. 2 connectors. All right, got the key in the slot, plugged in the module. Let's see what happens. Started right up, boys. See that? Success. Yeah, man, just to add, boys, that PDM got damaged from, they hooked the battery up, jumper cable crossed, which blew out some fuses and also fried the PDM. So that's the reason why it had to be replaced. And of course, once you replace it, it's difficult to be able to put a used one unless you have the pin code for the used one, where you can then neutralize it to be able to use it. So in this case, what we did was basically clone the data from the original burnt out PDM onto this, onto this one. So that's what it is, man. Like and subscribe, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, man. You know, exclusive content only here, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that when you had the PDM, if it's not programmed, what it's going to do is say in the middle of the dash, it'll say key not detected, right? So yeah, so that's what you're going to have. And if you even try to reprogram the key, it's going to fail, because it first does a verification you can enter the system, and then after that it will then go to the PDM and query and see if the pin code is the same as the as the car and the key. And once it sees that the PDM has a different pin code, it's going to fail. So you can't even reprogram the key unless the PDM is neutralized, and then you can do it like that. Outside of that, you have to do it this form that I've showed here on the video. So that's what it is, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit that free button, that like button. Hit that button, man. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed, man. Later.